everybody. Yo, what to do? We back again with a new episode of Ashcan Boyz. This episode, I got my good friend David White.
Man, I lost.
Bling, 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 bling.
You lost me if you're nasty.
Yeah. So we just been having a conversation about a bunch of stuff today, DC, Marvel stuff, whatnot. But we were actually just talking about DC and how James Gunn would be dope if he dropped some fucking Justice League hints from like Justice League Unlimited and the TV show and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man. that would be, bruh. To be honest, look, even if we just got just the regular Justice League shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know we call it a Justice Gang, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's so stupid." Oh, honestly, I'm not fucked up about it, to be honest, because it sound like, look, and they saying that it's like, okay, Clark probably came up with the shit or whatever, right? And to be honest, that's cool. I'm cool with that because that sound like some
Green
shit.
Lantern, that lame Green Lantern.
Well, he's the one who came up with Justice Gang.
He got a bowl cut. Like, he literally, you fly through space, nigga. Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers got a haircut while she was in space.
This is true. This is fake. This is true.
My favorite episode of the Justice League, though, is when Shazam and Superman was beefing.
Oh, amazing.
And that bullshit. That's what made me choose Shazam, fool.
Hey, to be honest,
speaking of Captain Marvel, Shazam really my nigga, because for one, you was not supposed to recover. Like, he literally held Superman up. He did the little shit where he do the little bear hug and say Shazam.
Yeah.
You know, hit the nigga 3 times, fool. The second time, Superman popped out, did the reversal. Did the Power Walker. Fast and Furious reversal. And Captain Marvel Shazam got hit with the shit. And of course, if you know the comic book lore, when he get hit by that lightning, he turned back to Billy, what's his name, Billy Batty. So, yeah, Superman won that shit. Because the whole episode, everybody was fucking with Captain Marvel and they weren't fucking with Superman. It's kind of like Woody and Buzz.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you were talking about Toy Story earlier, fool, and growing up is realizing, fool, Woody really was a dog ass nigga in part 1. Like, he tried to kill Buzz Lightyear.
I mean, 2 times, to be honest.
What was the second time? I knew the first time he pushed him out the goddamn window.
Oh, yeah.
With the RC.
Yeah, he's like, he's back at it again. That shit was funny. When Mr. Potato Head said that. Yeah, he did. Was it first time? And then the second time is really when they got to Sid house and he was like, look, if you ain't trying to come, I'm finna leave your ass, really.
Yeah,
and he was really finna leave him. And he was like,
But I'm gonna say this. Only reason I'm gonna cut Woody some slack is because them hive mind ass, dumbass toys cannot survive without him. Woody is the hardest working toy in the biz. Like, he worked harder than a rose, my nigga. Like, real shit. Like, if you just think about it, bro, that's why part 4, a lot of niggas don't fuck with part 4. But part 4 was like, Woody, you can retire. You raised the child. Yeah,
pretty much.
Like, bro, I think the toys got it, you know. Go with Bo Peep.
Look, and you know what? It's kind of funny.
They took his voice box, bro.
Yeah.
It was kind of like taking the fucking Act reactor from Iron Man.
Like, you know what's wild too is the fact that like, it's like Woody went through being a brand new toy, right? Probably a cheap brand new toy at that, right? And then living the life of being a toy with a little kid and all this, then living with his...
He raised that nigga.
Right. And he raised 2. He raised Andy and his fucking sister.
See, I get into Bo Peep and the Barbies and shit. Maybe Mrs. Potato.
I mean, true, but look. Buzz and Woody was definitely mainstays.
Yeah.
And probably before Ken came around, there was Woody and Buzz entertaining the Barbies.
See, Ken ain't come until 3. Shout out to Michael Keaton. And that's when they went to that daycare.
Oh, see? So, think about this. So, Buddy and Woods
Buddy and Woods.
Woody and Buzz were the Ken dolls, if you think about it. So they've been around. They done raised 2 kids. Fool, you think about this shit. 2 kids, right? Then what else has happened to Woody? Woody damn near went through a whole like restoration process by niggas who trying to collect them, right?
Probably one of the best sequels in history.
Hey, to be honest, look, the scene where Woody is getting fucking
shit there,
like it is, but it also it'll make you tear up because you like, damn, bro, like this is like when I saw it in theaters, I was like, yo, this is it for Woody. Yeah. Like I'm never gonna see. It's like putting that toy on the shelf that you like this will never get touched ever again. Yeah. It only gets dusted off, and you're like, damn. Like,
see, they should do like an adult Toy Story where it's like Funko Pops and shit, and like when the grown person leaves, like make it. Honestly, I'm gonna put this idea out there. Make it like Sausage Party.
Oh my god!
You ain't gotta make the toys fuck or nothing. Maybe have a scene where one of the fucking toys go back to one of the owner's rooms and be like, I'm finna party.
I mean, the thing about it is they already have made references to that. It's already like the references of basically Woody and Bo Peep having the sheep together or whatever, right? It's like
Bo Peep was a little hopeful because I'll go back to part 1. She was all on Buzz's dick, fool. You don't even know this nigga, and he's short, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Damn, what's wrong with short people, bro?
I mean, Tom Cruise the best of them, but
I mean, I guess
I just never been short, so I don't get to overcome.
I mean, I'm not.
No, you ain't no short guy. You ain't like Kevin Hart short. Or like the loudest person in the room because you're short. Yeah,
I'm literally they call
Napoleon Complex.
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah. Nigga, when I knew it was real about the hate for short people, nigga, my mama said something. She was like, "Yeah, I can't fuck with no short nigga." I'm like, "God damn, mom."
Yeah,
so you just confirmed it,
right?
Because I heard this shit out in a while, but I'm like, these young girls.
You know what's funny? Even this is crazy off subject, but like, what's wild is that like, if most of the time chicks who are super fucking tall, like dummy fucking tall, like you know, can hoop tall, right? They love a good ass fucking 5'5" ass nigga. You know what I mean? But like average chick, they're like, nah. They gotta be fucking 7'2", 7'7". You know what I'm saying?
Really
shout out to my nigga Prince.
But see, that's the thing. See, if you short, you gotta be really funny and really I guess talented. Will go in the funny category, but you gotta be a talented ass short nigga.
Yeah, you either have
Tom
to be
Cruise.
Yeah, you gotta be hella talented, hella funny, or you just gotta have a lot of fucking money. I mean, that's just be be
the loudest motherfucker in the room. Yeah. Shout out to Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, or you just gotta be a super vibing ass dude who can handle your shit. Damn,
how many short niggas got that though? Well, no. And then I start blasting. Fuck that. That nigga was mad rapey, yo. Like that woman did not want that.
Yeah, that's weird as fuck, bro. Hey,
Ada Canary.
Yeah, that interview was crazy.
But I fuck. That's my favorite penguin. Like I fuck with Colin Farrell, but on a horror movie too, that nigga, I was kind of scared. I wasn't like them little bitch ass kids that made. They made Tim Burton get fired. If you know, you know. But I wasn't on their level. But I have like scenes of the Tim Burton Batman. What was that? Batman Returns. Christmas movie I watch every year. I remember shit as a kid. Like, bro, he bit that nigga nose. Yeah, that shit was kind of scary. That black shit coming out his mouth and shit.
Hey, to be honest, the scene where he's like in the sewer. And he's all like, you think I like Batman? I'm like, yo, that's like his. I'm not gonna lie, like as a kid, looking at that shit, because I'm a huge Batman fan. And like watching that,
good, bro.
Yeah, but watching it and being like his fucking disgusting ass fucking butterball body. And then that little claw hand, that claw
bro,
hand.
Him eating that fish, bro, was led up to the nigga, biting the nigga in the nose. And then, like, Christopher Walken was creepy in that hoe.
Yes, bro.
Like, his eyes and shit. The way Catwoman got pushed out that shit, like the Batman Returns was traumatic, but like I said, it didn't make me like cry, or have nightmares and that shit. But it was like shit that was like that was kind of creepy. Like, but to me, that added to like the emo kid who got to do a Batman comic or something.
Oh yeah.
Like not because I want to say Frank Miller emo. He's just like heavy on the film noir shit, but because Frank Miller, his iterations of characters are dope. I think he did a Captain America run, or maybe I'm getting that wrong. I know his Daredevil run was fucking immaculate. They borrowed from him in the TV show.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but kind of. CNC, like just CNC in general. Like if my mom didn't have me grow up on them old like black and white detective, like Dame walked in.
Yeah, like some
louder than a perfume. Or some bullshit
yeah,
like
well, it wasn't like black and white, but
it was film noir.
Yeah,
Humphrey Bogart and shit.
Yeah,
that's why I fuck with Sin City so much because
I was thinking about that's why I said I was like not black and white. I was thinking about Dick Tracy.
See, I would never. I know that's like one of the first comic book movies.
Man.
Never really vibe with it, yo. Because
you seen the whole thing?
I never watched it. It never just gave me a. Because I didn't fuck with them niggas like them. What they call them, gumshoe detectives that's not wearing a mask. I'm kind of like Kevin Smith when it comes to shit like that.
Like the fucking what is it? Like the Private Eye type of guy.
Yeah, like I wouldn't. Nah, they're too close to police, and I know y'all really not the police. I want you to wear a mask because I don't know what it is, bro.
It just feels more vigilante.
It's dope as shit. Like when I'm wearing the smiley mask. Oh shit! Spoiler alert. When I'm wearing that health food, like I really get why like it's so dope. Like you feel like you just really want to go fight crime in that health food. Like the full like covered mask, not even like a fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's because I guess if you're wearing the whole mask too, it's more of like a like an empowering thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
but like it's something about the full coverage though. Like even with the eyes just shown.
The Stan Lee effect.
It's the first time I wore that smiley mask to FedEx, bro, folks was like, "Hey, bro, who is that?" Like some folks like, bro, it's a nigga with the blonde locks. Fool, I know who that is. But some folks was like, "Hey, bro, like, what's up with dude?" You know what I'm saying? They let us wear masks because it's cold and shit. But like, bro, I creeped a lot of folks out. Like a motherfucker asked me was somebody who like got into the smiley shit was like, "So he a horror movie villain or what?" I'm like, shit, you gotta think about it. If you a bad guy or a criminal henchman, whatever, nigga, you look down the alley and see that shit. Like, cause it's the same way like Spider-Man pull up on you. Like, his mask not particularly scary in the daytime. Yeah. But like, cause if I'm doing some criminal acts and I look up and see two fucking white big ass eyeballs web swinging towards me, bro, I'll be scared as fuck.
I mean, to be real with you,
that shit would be terrifying.
To be real with you, anybody really wearing a mask, to be honest, is gonna be kind of terrifying. Like, I mean, because if you think about it, if a nigga with a fucking like the half mask where it's like your eye shit is covered but your bottom of your face is showing, you know what I'm saying, like nose.
Oh yeah, but if I see a nigga like that, I know that's Daredevil off top.
Well, the thing is like the thing about it is this, right? Here's the thing: if you see a nigga pull up on you with the like half face mask type shit, eye, face, head covered, all that shit, but just that part of you gotta know that motherfucker knows how to jack, how to fight. They are going to beat your fucking ass. Like they are
if I
ready.
See Daredevil running towards me, I'm blind too.
Yeah.
If that don't work, then it's whatever.
I'm definitely not gonna say that.
I'm blind too.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that because he's gonna be like, this nigga's lying. He's gonna be Jackie Chan. I don't want any trouble. Proceeds to kick your fucking neck in.
Nah, that nigga want all the trouble for you.
Exactly.
Looking at his fights, bro, he always the initiator. he do not follow the Bruce Lee method.
Nah, he's a fucking boxer, and he's like, I just want to fight.
But all that shit he got from Stick, fool, like when they did, and I'm talking about the show, of course. I did like a compilation of all the fight scenes in like season 1 and season 2. And like, bro, Stick was on his ass to the point when he made that nigga be the aggressor. So it's like, and plus he blindfold. He can't afford to have a nigga swing on him. That shit might be a deadly punch.
Yeah, it could be. Could fuck his ass
like
up.
Like real shit. So he gotta whoop your ass first. But yeah, that's a brawling ass nigga I would not want to see at the end of an alley. I'm trying to think like inner city shit. I'd be scared to see Batman, but I wouldn't really have shit for that nigga to like no information. I'd be like, I don't know. I would literally buying $2,000.
I mean, the crazy thing is this: is that it's niggas. When it comes to somebody like Batman, it's like, why? When niggas like, hey, you want to buy this, buddy? Why are we doing this on a rooftop? Why are we doing this on a rooftop?
Even in the alley, so that we can like, bro, meet me on damn, bro, where you at, man? Shit, I just left Big Belly Burger, fool. Damn, which one? The one over here by Crown Alley? Hey, cuz, can we meet up somewhere else, fool? What you mean, bro? Like, bro, they were Bruce Wayne folks got murdered, fool. You know, Batman always be whooping niggas' asses on there for fun.
The first thing
that's his warm up for the night. I bet he go on Crown Alley first and be like, okay. Their family getting out a showing of Lilo and Stitch. Look, I'll get down the alley. There's my first target. Start whooping the nigga ass.
Look, this is what I would tell somebody. If somebody was like, oh, let's do this crazy shit and commit crime in Gotham, I was like, they're like, you're afraid of the Batman? You're afraid of this fucking dude? I would be like this. Have you ever been like held upside down and had all of the blood rush to your head of your body while you waited for 45 minutes on the Gotham police to come and pick you up because Batman left you hanging upside down? Did that ever happen to you before? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say some shit like, hey, have you ever been tied up in the top of a corner in an abandoned building because you're a henchman? Have you ever been stuck in a corner of a building, wrapped up, because Batman decided just to leave you in the corner in the dark, hoping that the police were going to see you when they got here? Yeah. It also took them 2 hours to get here, and no, they didn't find us for another 4 hours.
Trash as hell.
Yeah, that's why.
And then you got them thugs and be like, man, it's pain, nigga. Then you get jumped in, nigga, like gang member niggas. And be like, yeah, fool, but when you go to court, nigga, you will fuck around and get Harvey Dent.
Right. What it be?
It's like, damn.
Like, what the craziest thing is this, is that like, imagine like the time period of a hero that you catch though, right? So like, if you think about let's just say Batman and Peter Parker, right? Let's just say Batman.
I'm glad you said.
Let's just use these two as an example. Right, okay. A young Peter.
What era I don't want to meet them niggas in?
I wouldn't want to meet Peter Parker in his beginning young age, and I would say in his first like 5 years, I don't want to meet Peter Parker, right? Okay. And the reason I don't is because one, Peter Parker's a teenager, right? He's antsy. He's still emotional. You know what I'm saying? Not let alone is he not emotional and everything else. This nigga is still really learning his powers. Yeah. No one knows just how strong Spider-Man Peter Parker is, right? Okay. So imagine a fucking 1 to 5 year nigga who doesn't know his powers, and he just is like, get back here, hit you in the back with the fucking web, and then yanks your fucking spinal cord out, and you're like, what the fuck? You're
He's not getting no pussy, so you know he cockstrong.
Exactly. That's shit.
In that same token, I don't want to meet the black suit Spider-Man in any universe. But if I had to be specific with the universe, my second option, I do not want to meet the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
I pulled my punch.
Yeah.
So, I watched that shit probably like a couple months ago. When he said that, I just thought about it. I was like,
he definitely did.
He was out here murdering niggas. And I play the Spider-Man games, bro. This shit dude be doing the folks on there for him like hood. The ER is full of niggas that you fucked up. Like they had to start just killing niggas. Yeah. Like, hey, bro, we don't even have no room though. Yeah. Another Spider-Man guy? Fuck. Shit, bro, you hitting niggas on manhole covers, bro.
Let alone that. Can you imagine how many I mean, honestly,
and you talking shit.
Here's you. So look, you talking about black suit Spider Man. I'm talking about like year 1 to 5 Spider Man. You imagine how fucked up New York would be because you would need so much fucking handicap stuff because you
Real
have so
shit.
many fucking niggas in wheelchairs
All the
getting
parking is
paralyzed and
handicapped.
shit. Yeah, of course.
All the parking.
Yeah.
All the parking.
All every taxi is a specialized van.
You know what, fool? And I'm saying this as a Spider-Man fan, bro. Maybe Jonah he was on to something. This nigga is a menace, yo. He out here paralyzing niggas.
Yeah.
Like the VA hospital full of niggas who have not been to war.
At all.
They been
Been to war on the
couple
street.
street gangs, you know what I'm saying? Street wars, yeah. But damn.
Right, can you imagine you like getting hit with a manhole cover?
Cause
Because think about something. You're just like, as a matter of fact, I'll even go better yet. Let's just go even wilder. And even though it's probably ain't got too much to do with Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But in the Sam Raimi junk, I'm just sitting in a coffee shop. I'm just hanging out. And all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. Here comes fucking Doc Ock throwing some shit through the fucking coffee shop window. Right? Oh, shit. Didn't get hit by the car, but I got burned by the muffler as it scooted past my face.
Think about being on that train that he stops.
Oh, yeah.
Yank the shit out them motherfuckers. Think about being them kids that was on the little thing. True, Spider-Man, he dropped the shit.
Oh, yeah. Think about the people who were on that fucking ferry.
No, don't talk about it. Talking about the thing that the kids.
No, I'm talking about that ferry when they was going across the water.
Oh, you talking about? Yeah.
The Tom Holland junk.
Hey, bro.
And that shit, because the train, though, I think about that train scene and I think about that scene. I'm like,
that was the homage.
Yeah,
that was definitely the homage.
It was because
he literally had a scene when he was pulling it up.
Yeah,
that shit right there, fool. That's one of my go-to Spider-Man visuals.
Yeah,
is how fast he was just flipping left and right, fool. Like I'm surprised he didn't run out of food. I think he did because he had to change it. But that shit, bro, my nigga, hardest working superhero in the biz, right, bro. Because he be doing a lot, yo.
But that scene also made me mad because it also put a limit on what his power is. Because you saw when he did it and he's holding it, because no one knows just how strong he is, right? And they are like everybody's like he damn near could be one of the strongest people in the universe, right? So the way they showed him like, the nigga's struggling like to pull the cruise ship, because the thing is, I want not the cruise ship but the ferry. I get why they're like, he wasn't able to do it or whatever, right? Yeah. And here we brought Tony in to do it, help him out, blah blah. But at the same time, I wanted to see just like how
lucky Tony came. Because he did not know that nigga was in the facility.
Right. But I also wanted to see just how we saw Steve, right, grab the building, grab the helicopter, and we saw Steve move the helicopter. No, listen. He moved the helicopter a little bit.
Yeah.
I at least
for the bitches, by the way.
Right. But I at least wanted to see it be like, I at least wanted to see like fucking Spider-Man be able to pull the boat. Like, he pulled it together just a hair.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
That hoe broke back apart. Now, a more seasoned Spider-Man would have wrapped that. Like fucking leftovers on Thanksgiving, nigga. You just get a strong web around. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going. Like he did Ant-Man.
But, not, because in the Spider-Man jump, remember he did, when he doing the math with the suit that Iron Man had gave him? He was doing the math. He was like, this is the best probable jump.
Hey, bro, look. Computers be wrong all the time.
I mean, it's true. That's right.
iRobot.
AI.
Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Speaking of robots, have you heard of the movie called Companion?
Yeah. With really the fucking, with one of the Quaid's boys.
Yeah. Meg Ryan's and Dennis Quaid's kid. Yeah. I fucked with them movie too. I'm thinking about buying that. That's how good it was.
I'm glad you mentioned this movie, but I'm also glad you mentioned that actor too. Right? Look, everybody, Hollywood. This is a shout out for y'all. Okay, y'all are starting to go back to some '90s type of shit.
Nah, because he's a new Tom Hanks.
Pretty much.
That's the vibe.
Nah, I ain't even gonna say this nigga.
With Tom Hanks' son being in acting.
Yeah, shit. I'm not even gonna say. He's I'm not even gonna say he's the new Tom Hanks or whatever. But look, I feel like everybody is trying to is in this scramble to try to find the newest like drama actor, the newest like action star, you know what I'm saying? The newest like suspense person or whatever. Cause like I'm being straight up, bro. Like motherfucking what's his name? The nigga we just talked about. Quaid. What's his first name? It's not Randy. It's not Dennis. It's fucking Devin.
Shit. It's not Randy Quaid. It's not Dennis. Like you said.
Jack Quaid. That's his name. So fucking Jack Quaid, right? Mm. Jack Quaid, fucking Pedro Pascal. You know what I'm saying? What's who else? What's another nigga they be putting in every fucking movie now, fool?
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet.
I fuck with that nigga.
But not well. Okay, was it
I
well?
fuck with that nigga.
No, but here's I'm gonna break them all down. Austin Butler, right? Go ahead and throw him in there. You know what I'm saying? Because look,
he's not a front man though.
He is a front man. The nigga was Elvis.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's true. But after that, he was kind of side niggas. Like even in Dune 2, he wasn't Timothy Chalamet.
Nah, but he was the main character in that motorcycle movie though.
That's gonna come out. Oh no.
Yeah, the one that did. It already came out.
But the one that's gonna come out, that whole look good as fuck. To me.
Oh, you talking about the was stealing on the run or
some shit like that. When he like watching his homie's cat, he trying to do like a robbery or something.
Yeah.
The way that movie reminded me of the junk that Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes was in, like the city above the pines or some bullshit like that.
Damn, that's crazy. You said that.
They trying to make him a Gosling, yo.
Nah,
I'm getting Gosling.
Nah, you know that's funny. I don't get that. Nah, you know what I feel like? I feel like they're trying to make Austin Butler into a fucking new what's the nigga we were just saying? Fucking fucking Brian O'Connor and shit.
Oh, Paul
yeah, I feel like they're trying. Because look, that movie gives me the new movie he got coming out. That joint give me mad running scared vibes. You know what I'm saying? It do. It give me mad running scared vibes. And that was the other joint that he did. God, what was the other?
He ain't got a lot.
I mean, he had
a new Ari Aster movie, and that whole look.
Who?
Austin Butler. Pedro Pascal in there too, and Joaquin Phoenix. Ari Aster got a new movie that's based around COVID.
What?
It's in this small town.
Like some Contagion type shit?
Nah, it ain't even about that. It's about the mass hysteria that the people went through during COVID. And it kind of looked fucking scary on the actual, like, this shit can happen for real level. Joaquin Phoenix played the mayor. Pedro Pascal on that hell. Emma Stone. Fucking Elvis on that hell.
That's crazy. We just
and I fuck with Ari Aster, bro, but I didn't watch Boyz Afraid, and I refused to.
I mean,
and I fuck with that dude, bro. I really fuck with that dude. Hereditary and Midsommar being like your freshman and your sophomore, like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I get it. I don't know, but I'm just the thing is like, look. The only thing that movie is missing now probably is the dude from the new Fantastic Four jump. What's his name?
The Stranger Things.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that Eddie shit. I think he ain't really processed that shit yet.
What do you mean?
Like that, the way
like how big of a character that was,
like, and what they did for him. Like, nigga, you had Doja Cat. Like, bro, I wanna fuck you. Like. I'm talking about hopping in the DM. Like, bro. Because Eddie was that nigga. Fool. Eddie was me in high school. You talking shit to jocks, nigga. Like, Doja Cat literally was like, bro, I want to fuck you, fool. Bring the guitar.
Shit in the chat.
Hey, man.
I'm sorry, that was random as hell.
Shawty is a good musician.
That shit was random, I'm sorry.
She makes some weird ass choices.
Okay, all right.
But when she did that Cindy Campbell impression, bro, that shit that's what made me fall in love with her. I fucking love Anna Faris, and that's the closest thing to Anna Faris I ever heard. She was like, wow, now. Like, bro, that shit was funny as hell. Look up that Instagram live when she was doing the Anna Faris. Yeah. Well, particularly Cindy Campbell from Scary Movie, nigga. Shout out to Keenan Avery Wayans for telling that bitch she was funny.
Right.
Because she did not believe that shit. Keenan, I just don't get it. I'm not funny. Like, bitch, read them. Right. I promise you. You funny. You being funny right now.
Jim Carrey did the same thing to me, and look at where he's at.
Really, bro? Look. That nigga invited to the barbecue.
Every time,
fool.
Bro, look.
You gotta make niggas laugh.
I know we have been all over the place on this episode.
That's cool.
But look, the one thing because it's been a minute since we've been like talking to, right? Two things. Thing one, right? Because we were talking about the dude from Stranger Things. Fantastic Four look is gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see it, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm not overly excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be ready.
It never is excitement with the Fantastic Four for me in any medium, only until you show Victor Von Doom.
Right.
And unfortunately, y'all, I guess Robert Downey Jr. gonna play this nigga. Okay.
Look. Okay.
I gotta see some fucking trailers or something, yo. Like, I don't know, yo. And I fuck with him. I told you, I watched Sherlock Holmes twice last week.
Yeah.
Just because it's a good ass movie.
I mean,
probably the only Guy Ritchie movie I like.
Yeah.
Because he always try to mimic Quentin Tarantino.
That is kind of true.
They be like, he made Snatch because of Reservoir Dogs. Then he made that movie when Henry Cavill was killing Nazis. It was like, bro, he was a little late in Glorious Bastards.
Right.
Yo, like,
right.
And that's a heavy dialogue ass movie, bro. You could have given me way more out of the range. Brad Pitt on that movie is fucking amazing, bro. Did you know, originally, Eli Roth's character, the Bear Jew, that's supposed to be Adam Sandler?
No.
Leave it to Quentin, fool.
Yeah. That would have been hilarious.
Bruh, it would have been Happy Gilmore type.
That was funny as fuck.
Don't get me wrong, Eli Roth killed that shit.
Yeah.
That Bear Jew shit. Oh my god. Then he did this shit with slaves and made Django fool, like, bro.
I know this is so side note. But the fucking, when you made me think about it, I was like, I love that scene or whatever, but it also makes me think of the dance scene in fucking in Sonic 3. When they're fucking doing the fucking murdered that shit, bro. Fucking murdered.
That's a solid ass trilogy, yo. Yeah. That's a solid ass trilogy, bro.
It's not even a. Well, here's the thing. Because there's a TV show mixed in, the Knuckles TV show, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So it makes it. It's not even a trilogy anymore. I guess it's a cinematic universe or whatever. I guess you want to call it that.
Hey, fool, y'all put Super Mario on that bitch and make the Smash Brothers movie. I believe you. Because a lot of folks think that shit gonna happen.
Well, like what Sonic? I mean, the Sega is gonna team up and do a Nintendo movie.
Not even that. Like
that would be the.
So Sega they got the Mario movie, right?
Team up before Marvel DC. That would be epic as fuck.
Y'all got the Sonic movies, right?
Right.
Y'all got Detective Pikachu. Y'all got 3
Detective Pikachu isn't part of anything.
Nah, but I'm saying there'd be a Smash. If they do. Like, bro, if Nintendo make a Smash Brothers movie, bro, you don't think niggas gonna go see that shit?
But I'm saying Detective Pikachu isn't like a Nintendo movie, though, isn't it?
Bro, if you say, nigga, us saying Pokemon on here, we probably owe Nintendo some bread. Them folks do not play about this.
Yeah, we don't own a Switch, too. So
they don't fuck around with their IP.
Right.
Like, hell no. That's the reason why, like, certain Nintendo, all Nintendo games not, like, on other shit. Yeah. And I think that's fucked up because it's like, bro, y'all got Sora on y'all shit. Y'all got Solid Snake. I'm naming PlayStation niggas. Like, y'all went and got them niggas food. Then originally, Nintendo wanted to put Crash Bandicoot on there. Yeah. But PlayStation was like, nah, we gonna use him. And he was supposed to be in a Smash Brothers type game that they made for PlayStation, but he went in there. So it's like, Nintendo don't fuck around, bro. If they want some shit, they want to do some shit.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. So for us to get a Smash Brothers movie, what characters and what movies will we need?
Nigga, they thinking about making a live action Link. Not Link, but Legend of Zelda.
I don't want that.
Nigga, I'm gonna say this. I didn't grow up on that shit. And the way they trying to go about it, cause like the debate is, well, two of the debates that I heard about people who fuck with the game are like, do we make this nigga a silent hero? Like legit, like should we have him not talk at all? Should he talk? That's one of the arguments I heard. And then the second one is like, do y'all want it to be like a serious like Lord of the Rings type junk, like an epic, like not Game of Thrones with the blood and shit, but like I ain't heard nobody say this, but what I think of when they said that was like Green Knight, and I fucked with Green Knight.
I mean, it's a good. That's a good.
That's a good ass movie, especially if you sit on film. I highly recommend.
And it's like a questing type of movie.
But that movie made me understand why people like Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, but
I never really got it.
Here's the thing. Here's if we're gonna go Legend of Zelda, right, and all that. I honestly, all these movies that would be made outside of like Sonic and shit like that need to be made in some form of like a 3D or some shit is type of stuff, right? Animated,
you can do a live action
like
Link.
Animated junk, right?
You can do a live action Link. That shit will be hard.
Because look, if we're gonna go live action anything, we need a live action Metroid. You go live action Metroid. I don't see fucking, you know what I mean? Because like, here's the thing: if you go a live action Link and then you want to put a live action Link. Live action Link in a Smash Brothers movie, right?
Hey man, I watch it. But I'm gonna say
I don't know. Then we going. I feel like because I know I just said Metroid is live action, but I feel like we going real fucking Roger Rabbit at that point.
I'll do you one better.
Like,
do Metroid in the same animation into the Spider-Verse. Because
I can no.
This bitch literally turns into a ball and start rolling.
That's a good one. The Into Spider-Verse. But I would go. Well, I would even top you up with that one. Pause. But I would even go.
No Diddy.
Yeah. I would go as far as to say, Mutant Mayhem animation, right?
But that was influenced by.
I mean, it was. But I'm saying like
I gotta watch that cartoon too.
Oh yeah, it's dope.
For real?
Yeah.
I mean, the movie was dope as shit. Yeah. Like, Seth Rogen out there knocking it out the park, yo.
I would even go as far as to say that kind of animation or whatever with that. But it still needs to be some kind of animated thing. You know what I'm saying?
What, Link or Metroid?
Both, really. To be honest.
The only reason I say Metroid because, like, Metroid should go animated is because, like I said, the shit she do and, like, the links you can go, no pun intended. Well, not say links, not Link, but the links you can go with, like her blasters and their color. Like, I'm just thinking, like, how they did Gwen. Spider-Gwen or Six Spider, which they never called it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Kind of like her fluid.
Or kind of how they did the chick, I guess, in the Spider-Verse with the mech junk.
Penny Parker?
Yeah.
Some shit like that, but with Metroid, you, like, for one, it's a female character. A beloved female character. Because that was a big reveal in gaming when you thought she was a girl. But with her, you can't not make her a badass.
And that's what I'm saying.
You can't not do it. So, like, with Gwen Fu, like, I was never a Six Spider fan like that, or Spider-Gwen, whatever the fuck. But that movie made me fuck with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But because the first half of Across the Spider-Verse is really kind of her movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She really telling you the story
right.
of shit.
And she's wearing a hoodie.
Shit was hard. And then she got the ballerina shoes. Like, that's one thing I love about them movies is that everybody has an individual web swinging style.
Right.
And Peter, even in the game, fool, like, you know us, bro. We put season on everything. Bro, the way Miles will swing, fool, like, because you can do it in the game. Like, if you pick his suit, that, like, unsure ass whip swing and like this nigga really being clumsy as hell, but like really he got this shit. Man, that shit so fucking dope to me, fool. That shit bro, web swinging, fool. If that shit was real, bro, I swear to God, bro, y'all just for the niggas who know I'm Spider-Man, bro, y'all just swinging this mother blunt, fool. Like that shit looks so therapeutic, fool, and there's so much science in that shit. Cause you gotta be thinking so quick, fool. Cause
it's literally as soon as you shoot it.
You gotta be thinking about 2 steps ahead.
Oh yeah.
Cause that scene in Spider-Man 2, bro, to this day, I do not understand how he did it or why he shot that second web. But you know in 2, he coming down the street, he web swing and go in that little small crack between the truck and the trailer. And it's like he shot a side web and it's like they help push you. So like, bro, every time I watch this scene, I'm like,
the Andrew Garfield joint?
No, that's the Toby joint. In Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah.
He well swing.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about in fucking in Amazing Spider-Man when he's running across the joint and then he fucking goes in between the crane. You know what I'm talking about?
That shit was hard.
Yeah, he
But Spider-Man also did that on part 2 when he was fighting Doc Ock. When
he did. He did, but it was like the way that he did it in that jump was just kind of. It was a little bit harder because it was he went up the jump, and then it was like he was coming at like full speed or whatever, but he was still like throwing the web out at the same time.
Yeah.
So it was like him throwing the web out and being like, all right, I'm throwing the web out. When I come through, I'm gonna catch it right here, bro. And I'm like, damn, bro, that shit's hard though. Like,
it's just like I can teach a class called the Art of Web Swinging because that shit's so fucking dope to me, fool. Like one of my favorite lines in Into the Spider-Verse was "Do it for release."
Yeah,
do it for release. Like, bro, come on, fool. Like, bro, it's just like, bro, you can do so much shit with the webs, bro. And then them ending sequences in all the Raimi films, when it was just him web swinging, fool. You just see this nigga just doing all the, bro. If I lived in New York and looked up and saw that shit, bro, I would just follow that nigga. Like, for a whole day. I'd be the Spider-Man kid, 69 or some bullshit. On TikTok.
Like, you're the kid who, like that kid who tracks Elon's planes and shit. You're just, I'm just tracking Spider-Man's web.
Oh, did you see that shit? Whoa. And then, like, I know that the nigga shit dissolved with not the Raimi joint because they organic. Whatever the fuck. But his web dissolved in, like, I think an hour or something like that. So, that's why you don't find
the shit around town.
Yeah, and I thought that was so fucking dope.
It also, I think it would be kind of cool. I think it would be kind of cool too, though, to be like, if you were to just be like, all right, I got powers, right? And he's like, I guess like a choose your power menu, right? Like some shit happens to you, you're like, oh, I'm about to get powers. Right, you get a choose menu. You're like, your form of travel can either be web swinging, mech flight, or what like speed running. Nah, that's kind of basic. So I'm gonna say web swinging, mech suit, or you're like some like Frozone or fucking Iceman fucking skating on the ice type.
Nope, because Family Guy debunked that shit when they followed that nigga to the
Oh yeah. I mean, but hang on.
You can go to the gay strip club. I ain't saying whatever you like, but the fact that you can follow my trail, like fuck no.
But here's the other thing though, right? If you are Iceman, you can basically like make your ice as thick or thin as possible. Yeah. So you can get away if you wanted to. So you can be, cause just like Spider-Man, you're like, oh, this is the same thing if you're Spider-Man, right? You're like, oh, I'm just swinging around, and you're just, why is Spider-Man at the top of the fucking titty bar?
Hey man,
how did you know his fucking web is up there? Right. It hadn't dissolved yet. Right. Same thing.
I felt that a pimp was beating one of the strippers, so I came through. And I too. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
But he's took that guy's pizzas.
Done there wrong. Done there fucking wrong. But nah, that well slinger shit is fucking dope. Yeah, that shit would never not be dope. The shit that nigga be doing, like, I know I keep going back to Into the Spider-Verse, but it's just the way they was able to do the animation with them niggas, bro. And like, shit, I give some credence to the live action. That scene in No Way Home, I forgot who did it to who. I want to say Andrew was involved, but they had like shot a web to somebody and then like slingshotted them over, bro. It was right before that scene when they all landed and they like respected stances. Oh my god, bro, that shit give me goosebumps. That shit was so fucking hard, bro. Like, fuck them having a conversation on who villain was the best. I don't give a fuck about that. Them niggas put them suits on, they ran, bro. The camera was behind them. You seen all them fucking spider symbols on their back and shit, and they do the little foot. Bro, come on, bro.
Because look,
that shit was so fucking hard.
Yeah, the scene when they're like, honestly, the scene when they're swinging together and they're swinging across from each other, like in between each other.
That's when one of them slingshotted the other one.
Yeah, that shit is hard. But I would say when I saw it in theaters though, and that landing scene, and I was like, because it was literally when I watched it, this is what popped in my head, right? When I watched it, I saw Toby, then I saw Toby, see Andrew, and then you see Tom, right?
Toby landed.
Yeah.
With
so
his,
look,
I say Seth MacFarlane stand. You know, Tom landed like that. I forgot how Andrew landed.
So, but to me, what I saw was this. I saw 90s cartoon drop first, right? Then I saw fucking the most hated Spider-Man Unlimited. I was like, boom! I saw that jump drop.
Don't do that.
Look, but hang on, fool. But look, hang on. Not in a bad sense.
There's nothing good about this show,
bro. Not in a bad sense. But
okay,
like, I saw that jump drop, right? But then I saw the Disney Plus jump essentially drop, right? And I was like, damn, because that's what the stances were that happened, right? And it's like, because like really that Spider-Man Unlimited jump, the show was not good. It was trying to be dark and shit. But at the same time, his drop-in in the show, when you watch the show, his drop-ins was hard as fuck.
I had to go back and watch it.
Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it and don't mind the cape. Don't mind the little cape jump. Look, just don't mind the cape.
I'm gonna tell you how.
Because the thing that is the worst, most egregious thing about that whole fucking TV show is how it even starts. The very first 15 seconds of the show is like, wait a minute, you're getting on a spaceship with Venom?
I don't recall. I sound like a politician right now. I do not recall.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember none of that.
It sucks, but the stances.
I don't remember nothing from that show, but that ugly ass. Just how they look. The animation was horrible. That cape. I'm gonna tell you how revered a cape is to a Spider-Man, bro. Did you see how hard Peter B yanked that shit off Miles, bro? He done them knocked that little nigga down. That's how, like, no case. I'm talking about, like, Miles staggered a little bit. Like, ooh. Come on, bro. You know what they say about us. We got the extra thigh muscle. That's what they say. Thigh bone. Nah, the bone in our foot. That's what they say. So he wasn't supposed to stagger like that. He snatched that hoe off with malice, bro. That was a regular nigga. His neck was
it was a no cape.
No cape. Damn.
Right.
The fuck? Yeah, he hated that shit. So, fuck capes.
I might name this episode No Capes.
No capes.
Alright, y'all. That's been the episode of Ashcan Boyz, right? With my good friend David White, also known as
Man of the Lost.
You can find him
the Black Han Solo on Instagram. Underscore after every word. So it's the Black Han Solo. On TikTok. Old Movie Bastard. The old movie basket. Shit. YouTube, Man I Lost Production. That Smiley shit coming soon.
Yep. Well, there it is, everybody. And you can find me at Nate Jaxon JXON00 on Instagram, and Nathan Jaxon JXON on Instagram. I mean, I did the same thing on YouTube and all that jazz. And yeah, and don't forget to check out other Spaceman Studios TV shows, production things, comedy shows, festival stuff, and other podcasts that you can find any and everywhere where you do stuff like Eventbrite or Spotify or YouTube or your mother's house where she makes delicious biscuits where my fat ass is probably eating them at. Yeah, and watching Justice League Unlimited too. This is the most amazing show.
Go back and watch it. Probably one of the best DC shows.
Oh yeah,
animated.
Yeah.
If we had to do a ranking, I'd say Justice League. No, Batman the Animated Series. Justice League.
Oh yeah.
Batman Beyond. That shit was good.
I'm gonna put Batman Beyond is good, but I'm gonna put Superman the Animated Series in there before that.
No.
Yes. Yeah, gotta do it.
No.
All right. All right, y'all. All right. Don't forget to check out the episodes everywhere, and don't forget to download them and share it to your friends. And also, don't forget to check out Big Back Adventures as well. And you can find an episode with David White on there and a character smiling, right? If you want to know about it, go look it up, find it out, and do all the cool stuff. Okay, bye.
Or don't. Especially if you're a cop.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne took the main bitch on his own cartoon.
Yeah.
You're Superman's main squeeze. Like, come on, dog. Even a Joker do, nigga.
Cue the music. Da, 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 da.